Hello everyone. Good to see you guys back. Now, in the last two parts, I talked about the first topic and the second topic. The second one being, the first one being the trade and colonization and its impact on global society, and the second one being the 10 atrocities of the British Empire, which are rarely talked about. Now, the third one is the Tantura, the untold history of 1948 massacre. Now, Tantura is something which is associated with the area of Palestine, a major Muslim area where the population mostly believes in the religion of Islam, the prophets, and the hadiths. And according to the witness testimonies, the Israeli forces they committed a massacre in the year of 1948. And what these guys did was basically considered a very cruel and an evil act, and technically considered a genocide of those people of the area of Palestine. And the village was captured. The word I think is called Nakba, which means catastrophe. And when over 700,000, which in terms of Indian numbering traditions is 7 lakh, and were expelled and fled from their homes. And the survivors of Tantala claim that the Israeli soldiers executed hundreds of men and buried them in mass graves. So what they basically meant by this statement is that the Israeli people, so they basically attacked Palestine. They tried to do a genocide. Palestine is also known as Gaza, which there happens a lot of ceasefire. And the thing is, the Israeli soldiers they openly attacked and basically tried to do a genocide of the people of Palestine. And their reportings are that 7,000 Palestinians were expelled or fled from their homes. So they were kicked out of their homes and the areas were captured by the Israeli soldiers. Now, the eyewitness testimonies do say that the Israeli soldiers they hunted and executed and killed the men of those area, and they buried them in mass graves. So what basically a mass grave means is, as we see when a person dies, there is just one grave and they are buried in a very ceremonial manner and in a very sort of positive manner. I'm sorry if positive is not the right word, but they are buried with respect and dignity. Mass graves means so there is a single grave and piles and piles of bodies are pushed into that grave, and there's no sort of dignity or respect for those people for decades. And like I'm actually using the word decades, the Israeli governments they have completely denied the fact that this was a genocide and they did anything like that. They have openly denied the fact that they did it. And so they claim it as sort of a battle. So they were like, okay, we fought a battle with the Palestinians. We Israelis fought in a war with the Palestinians. But the history and the proven, you know, testimonies, they say that it was a massacre, and the government they just tried to hide it. However, interviews with Israeli soldiers have surfaced, with some admitting that a massacre took place. These documentaries seek to bring attention to the forgotten chapter of history. If true, it challenges Israel's official narrative and raises important questions about war crimes and historical accountability. So, the interviews of many people have come out, and they have raised questions about this forgotten chapter in history, and they have actually admitted that a massacre did happen. They did kill hundreds of people. If all of this is true, then it challenges the very intentions of the Israeli people, what intentions they do have. Why did they kill so many people? Why did they massacre hundreds of people? And so these would actually be considered war crimes which the Israelis have committed. And They need to take historical accountability for these. Thank you so much. I do hope you guys liked it and enjoyed it. See you in the next one.